my background is communication and engineering, so I started thinking of the doctors as little teeth engineers. Because really that's what they're doing. They're, moving the teeth around and just constructing this perfect ideal smile for you. My name's Alli. I am a treatment coordinator in the Medina office, and I've been here 2.5 years. I enjoy the variety. Every day you come in and there's something new, something exciting. You get to learn something new, see something new. So when I meet a new patient, we greet them out in the waiting room, bring them back into a private exam room. We talk a little bit about what brings them in, a little bit about what they like to do for fun. We can't be all boring here. And then we get right into things. We take some pictures. We do a 3D scan of their teeth, which is really cool to see. Shows you all the way around how your teeth come together, the way they line up. And then we go take an x-ray, which we just got a new x-ray machine that's really cool. It shows you three-dimensionally how your teeth are aligned and positioned underneath the gums and bones. So we do all that. We come back into the exam room and we pull everything up, have the doctor, one of our amazing doctors, come in to go over everything with the patient. We talk about goals of treatment. If someone's not quite ready for treatment, we talk about maybe what the future looks like for them. And it's really just a good conversation to have, whether you are ready to get started with treatment or just planning for the future. Typically, I see a variety of patients, but as young as 7, we see patients that are coming in that have maybe concerns with adult teeth erupting. They've seen their regular dentist, they've taken a panoramic x-ray that shows all the adult teeth underneath, and maybe there's concerns that there's not enough room for all those adult teeth to come in. So they'll come see us, and then we would see if there's anything that maybe we can go in early to help those adult teeth come in so there's not problems in the future. Then kids more 10, 11, 12, they're probably close to being ready for comprehensive treatment. So we'll see those kids, same thing, pictures, x-rays, go over treatment plans, see if they're ready for treatment, all the way up to adults that are sometimes 60, 70, 80 years old, just functionally or aesthetically wanting to improve their smile. So really all ages, but as young as 7, as old as I think 93. Before the doctor comes in, when you first come into the exam room, and I'm taking all the pictures and I'm taking the 3D imagery and the x-rays, I'm getting all of that prepared to show the doctor when we go out of the exam room to have the doctor come in. He's taking a look at everything that we just took before he comes in. That way he can make a plan. Sometimes those pictures don't tell the full story. So when the doctor comes in, he's also going to look in a patient's mouth to see exactly how their bite comes together. Maybe when we take pictures, someone's not biting the way that they naturally would bite down. So he takes a look at all those pictures, all the x-rays, makes a game plan before he comes in. Do the adult teeth have enough room? Is the upper jaw the correct size? Does it fit correctly with the lower jaw? Is there anything that we can do to improve the chance of adult teeth erupting on their own? Sometimes that's taking out baby teeth early to give the adult teeth a good path to come in. Takes all of that into consideration, and then when they come in the exam room, they're still going to look directly in a patient's mouth because, like I said, sometimes the pictures don't tell the full story. So once they look in a patient's mouth, then we can sit down and go over everything as far as, are we ready for treatment? What does treatment look like? Invisalign versus braces, what may be the better path? Typically, each patient can choose between the two, braces or Invisalign. Sometimes one may be a little more efficient depending on exactly the concerns or the bite that a patient has. I don't know if I can think of someone specific, but I always enjoy the adults that come in. Maybe they're my age or a little bit older. They've lived most of their life with the teeth that they have. Maybe they had treatment when they were younger, and over the last 15, 20 years, things have shifted. And maybe it's not functionally things are wrong, but they just don't smile as much as they used to, or they just don't feel as confident as they feel like they could. And those patients, when we bring them in, and even if it's just minor aesthetic adjustments that we can show them with the 3D scan that we take of your teeth, the light in their eyes and like the hope that, you know, this could be a confidence builder for them is really fun to see. And actually, for my own journey through Invisalign, I never had treatments when I was younger. I didn't know much about teeth until I started working here, and I didn't think anything was necessarily wrong or out of alignment with my teeth, but I went through treatment, and the minor adjustments aesthetically that were made, the bite correction that was made, I feel like all I want to do is smile in pictures. I love my teeth, full like top and bottom teeth smile. I love showing them off, and I didn't realize what even a small difference in alignment can just make you feel, make you look as you smile, and just build your confidence. When I see patients that come in that we've spoken on the phone, they have maybe one problem area, one tooth that's out of alignment that really bothers them. They come in, we start talking, taking our photos, taking our 3D imagery, which really with that 3D scan, you can rotate it and see where teeth are coming together from above. It really helps you see contact points. So sometimes when someone has one tooth that they say, you know, this tooth the last 5 years has just gone wonky, is out of alignment, I hate looking at it. Usually there's a bigger picture or a deeper issue than just that one tooth. So it could be your bites coming together and you have one tooth on top that's crooked or turned. Well, that tooth on top, potentially that bottom tooth that sits underneath it has been pushing that tooth and pushing that tooth, and you're actually banging that top tooth on the bottom tooth, causing it to turn out or causing things to go out of alignment. And that is an issue with not only aesthetically, you don't like that tooth turn, but the way that you're hitting, the way your bite's coming together, you're banging on your teeth to the point where you may wear those teeth out over time. So getting that tooth back into position, getting the teeth that may be causing that misalignment all into alignment and into position, and getting the bite as ideally as the doctors can, is really going to help you functionally. It's going to help you aesthetically, and all around is going to leave you in a better position to have healthy teeth for as long as possible. My favorite part, I think, when specifically like a teenage patient starts treatment, I love when someone is just completely stoked about getting braces. Like all their friends have braces, they want them so badly, and for some reason the excitement of what color are their ties gonna be is just my favorite part. I pull out the little swatch that has all the colors on it while they're in here and we're talking about treatment. So we pull out the color swatch and you can just see their eyes light up. They are talking to their parents. They are just trying to figure out what color combination that they want. Every time you come in for an adjustment, you get to pick new colors, so they're planning future color combinations. And it's just a little minor thing that gets them so excited, and it's really exciting to see. Aside from the teeth aspects of Mellion Orthodontics, the family aspect is what I love most. I came from a couple of corporate jobs right after school, and I just didn't feel like I fit. I wasn't necessarily happy with the job that I was doing. Obviously, we have to work and pay bills and be adults, but I felt like there was something more I could have gotten out of, my means to my life. So I started looking for more family-oriented jobs, and I came across Mellion Orthodontics, and it seemed like everything that I've been looking for in a location I just moved to, and it literally fell together perfectly. One problem, I had no idea what I was doing in regards to the actual part of the job, which is the teeth. I was very open, and the doctors and everyone on the staff was really sweet, just taking me under their wing, helping me learn, just crash courses. My background is communication and engineering, so I started thinking of the doctors as little teeth engineers, because really that's what they're doing. They're, moving the teeth around and just constructing this perfect ideal smile for you. So that allowed me to relate and, be able to feel like I had the background to actually feel confident in my job. With everyone just like taking me in and building my confidence, aside from that, the little things that the doctors and the staff and everyone here does to make you feel important, make you feel like, the job you're doing matters, because it does matter, is amazing. They treat us so well. The doctors here are so great. I tell all the patients that, obviously they're great at their job, but they're great people, and, really respect everyone that works for them, respects all the patients that come here, and that is the bigger thing that I think can be seen when someone comes into the office, is just the mutual respect and the family essence that the office has.